Our love would be forever, and if we die together.
You spent some quality time down here in the colonies. Have you fully adapted to sort of local sayings, customs, local beer?
Yeah, love it down here, love it a lot. It's great to come down here, and there's always like new terms and Australian slang, or new words that we've never heard before that we come across. What's the newest one? We flew into Byron Bay. Well, our first gig was in Brisbane. Went down to Byron Bay just for to chill out, and we were hanging around there, and a bunch of schoolies were hanging around. Never heard that word before. And there was a big sign over by there was a piece of grass, and it said schoolies over here or something, and it was just like a big festival of kids just all getting pissed. And I think we just stumbled across that because I guess they all just quit school. So that's a new term that we've just learnt this time around.
You have brought with you to our shores massive production, great looking bit of gear, well, lots of bit of gear. Surely that would encourage some sensational Spinal Tap moments. And do you have a favourite?
Yeah, we've had a few, because the production's pretty ambitious, and it's pretty theatrical, I suppose, and we have these 3 massive skyscraper-type towers, and where it's gone wrong before is because they're covered in drapes or kabukis or whatever you want to call it for the start of the show, and then they drop to reveal us on the towers because we're halfway up the towers at the start of the gig. And they've got caught a few times, and that's really embarrassing, or not even come down, so mine and Matt's will fall down and Chris's stayed up. That happened in LA just recently, and his stayed up for half of Uprising, and we're just oh God, just cringing, just trying to get through the rest of the song. You always bump into some funny faces in LA, you can't help it, but we went out to a bar one night, and we ended up having a bunch of drinks and a bit of food with Rod Stewart and Jane Fonda. And that was really weird. Because our keyboard player, he was we were all sitting around chatting, and then our keyboard player was like, "You know what, you really look like Jane Fonda." "Oh, you are Jane Fonda." And it was kind of a really kind of strange moment, but she was a nice lady, she was cool, and yeah, that was good, because that was a bit of, that's a bit of Hollywood royalty.